So I don't exactly know if you'd call this an intermission or not, but we're going to be doing, one side quest, and we're going to be doing like the little side stories. We're going to be doing Poppies, and we're going to be doing Natties. So first, we're going to go speak to Poppy and do hers. Then after, we'll do the side quest. Then after that, we'll do Natties.
Oh good, you're safe.
Why wouldn't I be? Even after that, I was fighting goblins and spiders and, the whole shebang.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
Lord.
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Oh, what?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch
I was
in
just
Quidditch
about to
is based on
say,
the Snidget,
isn't the
which
golden snitch
barbarically
like
was
that?
actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Oh.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
We can try.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alrighty. Well. Now to the next one. Now to talk to Albie Weeks. Howdy.
Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Sweet.
What are we looking for today?
Broom upgrade.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Is that it? Is that it for you?
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right. I think.
You think? Yeah, well, then
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon.
That was fake, by the way.
I look forward to our next meeting.
As do I. As do I. And we're back in Hogsmeade. So, I'm guessing Natty's at the entrance.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I guess.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well.
All right.
I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Probably not. I don't know, just a feeling I get. So first...
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Up here?
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
That's all I needed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I've been doing that the entire time. We do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We will give you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickles
not
off two
exactly
friends.
going to give you hope. Alright, so let's
Otto
make me go
Dibble
this way
works at
first.
Cataract.
I was just about to say, so I'm guessing this is
Please tell
Otto.
me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Okay.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling
Thank you
me.
about that.
I'm gathering
Thank you,
evidence
sir.
to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for
Indeed.
Rose's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off
Take that.
before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Okay. Oh. There he is.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hi.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've
Yeah, well,
spoken
he's
with
not
Mr.
gonna have a
Bickle's
choice with
friends.
me.
Now to find Natty.
Okay. Hopefully she's come up with something interesting. Usually just me doing all the work.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I knew this was gonna happen. She either got caught, or she's still there. More likely she got caught, though. Oh, I already got that.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
I had plenty of opportunity.
Revelio!
Oh, is that a herd? Oh, that. Hogshead docks. Alright, let's see here.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Didn't show me much. Oh, footprints, that's what. Into the cellar? The back door?
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
So where did he go?
Revelio!
They locked her in the cellar?
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio.
Hmm.
Accio. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
While we're at it, though, let's also try and find these items. Don't know if that's gonna go well, though.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Okay, a lot of people here for,
Using that girl as bait, mate. Everyone's coming for her. You would just kill her.
Revelio.
Alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Hey.
Just keep an eye out.
okay.
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a really good lock.
Revelio.
You don't see me. Don't see me. Don't see me. I'll be honest.
I hope Rook
I don't know how I'm gonna do this and sneak at the same time. So, what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna go all out. Shut up. Also, take this. Hold up. Ooh. Calm down. Shut up. Ooh. That's a close one. Ow.
You'll feel that tomorrow. You lot.
I didn't know she had a shield. Yeah, did you like that? I thought I dodged it. I'm dodging really late. Now, it'd be nice if... Okay. Stop that. I'm doing it so late. My timing is off. Come here. I was done. Actually, no, I am. Is that a...
You're going to regret that. You will pay for your deed.
Ooh!
Conductive, aren't we?
Descender. Expulso. Arresto momentum. Defender. Confringo.
I think we have a nice time standing up there.
What are your faults, John? Arresto momentum.
Expulsion.
Stop that.
Descender.
You're holding some damage. Shut up. Who else?
Descender.
That didn't work.
Expulsion.
Aw. Hold up.
Arresto momentum.
Did I really? It's about time. Chest with hand item. Good, because I don't have a lot of those. I'm guessing this is one of the... Yeah, I know what he said, but I'm gonna read it. I've read your last letter over and over, and I'm starting to read it again. Each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness and have been an existential, pretty sure I said that right, challenge indeed, and now I am off to read your letter once more.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
You are as dear to me as augury whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are loved by me as a Krupp could be whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always been the one.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Indubitably.
Confringo.
That doesn't work.
Incendio.
That's
He
not...
must be here somewhere.
I'm looting all their money first before I talk to any of y'all.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Meaning that somebody might have it, or...
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Revelio.
Aha.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Aloha Mora.
Easy work.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
All you did was hit it.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
In a fight, they'll get it. More than likely, they'll come storming right about... Oh?
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
To be honest, I was expecting there to be another fight.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Thought I heard somebody behind me for a second.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
But the authorities ain't doing nothing. That's what I'm saying.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Well, I say no.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay, well.
Mine now, Demi-guys.
How and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets? Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
I'm gonna get this Demi-guys, actually. I don't know if I'm allowed to be in here or not, but I'm gonna be. Alright.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Sure gonna need it. Anybody else? That it? I reckon that's it.